I gotta say, I'm personally shocked and astonished. So hopefully you can hear me. I gotta get everything set up. Give me a sec. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna create a session that anyone's free to join, as long as you're doing temper monsters. We'll allow two things. Well, I'd say, but you could join the hub. I can't really stop you. I'm gonna show the code, but I'm personally, like, if you want to do either the final boss or temper monsters, we can do that. We can help motherfuckers if they need to fight the final boss. Or do tempered monsters, but I would prefer the tempered monsters. But if you have it, make, like, I have final boss and pink wrath that works again. Oof. Don't you fucking oof me. The hell's wrong with you? You think you could just come into my stream and oof me? Done Metal Dragons? I've done the gold one. Leveling up Coral Highlands right now. I actually thought gold was really fun. Way better of a fight than it used to be. That's for fucking sure. What's going on, Visku? I can't believe I got the sniper rifle in Morrowind. Fucking stream Morrowind next stream, I guess, dude. We might be able to break the Muffin Curse. We might be able to, actually make progress. Okay, so here we go. This is the room code. I'll leave it up for a bit. I'm gonna go get a refill and piss. So, don't miss me too much, I suppose. And hopefully by the time I get back, there's some people ready to play. Not even up to tempered? Sure you are, dude. You can join whenever. Thank you, Bandit. 7 months. Appreciate it, dude. Okay. Let's go on Big B. Xbox for PS4 for PS4. Like MR17. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could do tempereds before you even beat the final boss. Holy shit, that's a lot of motherfuckers. Man, let me get a snacky. Let me eat. Alright, I'm not gonna be playing for too long, but we're gonna get some fucking shit done. We'll We're gonna be misogynists and fuck the monsters. Now there's no elders. You need MR 100 plus. It's a long grind. I feel like they almost made the grind just to fight certain things a little too long. What's going on, Guntherkin? And thank you, Misty7972 for the 2-month reset. Appreciate it, dog. Thank you very much. I need to get Heartbreaker. Okay. If you're doing the final boss quest, I have one thing to tell you that you need to heed my warning here. It's important. Fuck, what do I want to get rid of? This kind of good focus for this fight. If we break its head, you need to carve it twice, but breaking its head pretty in multiplayer maybe not requires, but if people are hitting anything other than the head, then you need Destroyer. You really do. You really do. I'm gonna get rid of Elementalist. I'm gonna do less damage, but honestly, the Part Breaker's worth it. I don't really want to sacrifice anything else, though, but I guess I will. I think I have another tier 4 Destroyer gem somewhere around. Also, look at this fucking jewel. I got Handicraft and Mushroom Mancer. This is the most retarded gem I have. I don't understand why... I think this is actually really rare. I think the Mushroom Mancer and Handicraft jewels are both, like, really rare. So this is probably the rarest gem I have. But one rank of Mushroom Mancer kinda sucks. Like, who the fuck is gonna fit 3 points of that into their build? Probably not a whole hell of a lot of people. I think we have 4 points of vitality now. Handicraft gems aren't rare. I only have one. Got singular one. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm good to go. All right. I literally have received more attack gems than handicraft gems and weakness exploit gems, and literally the only gem I have less of is critical boost. That's the rarest one for me. I've never gotten a critical boost gem aside from one of them is 4-slot. It's Chill OST. It's definitely better than Majula. Attack gems are easy also. Goddamn. Everything's easy for Hank. Single gem duplicates 20 then I'm getting 0 handicraft tools. It's the only one I don't have. Yeah, I think I literally have gotten every single one except for crit boost. It's a problem. So RNG will be RNG, I guess. Hopefully I'll have better luck with the 4-slotters. I love the dramatic music. This stupid fucking rock monster. Careful, it's the rock. Heartbreaker actually makes this insanely faster. That was me not having the focus tool. I released at the wrong time because I don't have any focus. I'm too used to it now. I'm starting to warm up to the actual boss part of this fight, but I hate the rock. Like, this part is just so fucking stupid. You shouldn't have to do this more than once. Thankfully we have a gunner, so it should be fast. Also, is the music too loud? It's getting way loud again. Let me turn it down. I was just about to ask. Thoughts on Ebony Odo? I haven't fought it enough, but it's pretty hard. I have a lot more trouble with it than most of the other monsters with Great Sword. I feel like it's easier to fight it with Longsword, TBH. With Great Sword, I fought it once, and I could not keep up. Like, there are a couple openings I know. I didn't die to it at all, but I can't kill it very efficiently. When the music is loud. I mean, I figured, like, in this game it's got good music. The music being louder than me isn't really a problem. Depends on the listener, honestly. Like, I like Monster Hunter music. Monster's so cool. Cooler than you. Epic gamer commentary. I don't have anything interesting to say though. I'm like the most boring fucking milquetoast individual on the goddamn planet. Good place to be in the base game? Oh, it's after the main story. Like, if you've beaten the story, then you're good to go. That's all you really need to worry about. Like, getting gems and shit beyond that would be nice, but it's not really necessary. What's the session ID? I have no idea. I hate this jump attack. Look how stupid it was. This dude's just an asshole. Why does he jump like that? Oh no, the handler can see something. She sees our panty lines, chat. Thank you, Noodle. This creature can fly too? No. You hear you talk shit on temporals again? What do you mean temporals? Mantles? Oh, I used it earlier today. The first Tempered Elder I got was fucking Kushala Dora. And so I used Temporal so I could mount its fucking face and flinch shot it. I don't got time for that shit. Do I even have it in my inventory? So see, yeah, look, I have the Temporal Mantle. I'll even put it on just for you, chat. You can see me using the golden cheese mantle, the molten cheese. The baby blanket? Yeah, my little snuggie. Ignore that. Missing those focus gems. Maybe they were more important than I thought. Oh right, I have this fucking thing on. I don't have to pay attention anymore. Using dodge mantle, you know it, dude. Okay. Damn, I missed. I'm a baddie, dude. God damn it. Bad angle, I guess. Ugh. I have the retard mantle on, it's okay. My helmet. God, that's so satisfying. I think like, if you're having trouble with this fight, I think Great Sword is, like, the easiest weapon to fight this dude with, by the way, in case it wasn't clear. Like... My favorite thing to do is wait to break the arms until he gets the puddles out, so you can just fuck him easy in the last part of the fight. I think it's a waste to break his arms before the last part. Hi, what's going on, baby? Ass in here. Making the puddles now? No, but I can't get his face. These colors creepy. He's nice. He reminds me of me, actually. Like, me and Michael Cera. Like, if we were to do the fusion dance, it would be this thing. 100 fucking %. 100 fucking %. I should go to CVS. I wish I could go, baby. I'm sorry. Is no one awake to help? I rolled into that. Epic. Looks like a live gangrene. I think I hit his little tentacle arm things there. He's a damn ugly elder. I like him though. Like his visual design at least. I'm not sure if I like the fight or not yet. I like this part of the fight until the puddles come out, I think. The puddles are kind of annoying. Fusion of 2 YouTubers? They said I was a fusion of Admiral Baru and Darkside Phil. Which might be the worst thing someone's ever said to me. What's good, Wolfie Forever? Only fight I needed help with? Oh, I was getting dicked when I was using the longsword. I actually think I would have fared much better against this dude on my first try if I had been using... I almost said GS. Scuffed peanut butter? That's a hard thing to be a scuffed version of, in my opinion. How can you be scuffed if your fucking online gamer tag is peanut butter? That's, like... I'm sure he's a great dude who has a fat cock, don't get me wrong, but, like... I don't... How the fuck are you gonna name yourself Peanut Butter Gamer? No? I'm sorry, baby. Oh shit, his head's been carved already. That's what that was, I guess. I always think I'm gonna miss. Actually, it took so long to get him to this point. Holy shit, dude. Okay, now this is where we need to break his legs. This is the hard part. It's a little close for comfort, gamer. Gunner turn into a GS. Yeah, a lot of people switch to based on what part of the fight it's at, basically. Like, they'll do one thing for the first half and another for the second, because the first part is kind of annoying with some weapons. And this part's very easy for Great Sword. Changing weapons mid-fight. I would never do it, but more power to other motherfuckers, I guess. Make funny jokes? I don't know if I agree. Thank you very much, Sir Led. Come on, please. Appreciate it, dog. Shit, this one again. Oh fuck! I ran into laser. I'm a retard. I think I got this dude on my third try. Like, the first try, I got to the second phase, got hit like once. Well, I probably got hit twice. But like, I got stunned and immediately lasered. And I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm gonna go get steadfast for this fucking fight. Do nearly as much damage. I'm using Gimp damage right now because I'm running things specific for this. I'm running Destroyer. I don't even have an Elementless Jewel. I lost a crit boost and an Elementless. And I have Blue Sharpness right now too, so... He likes to laser if you sharpen during that. Laser barely hurt you? Oh, the little lasers don't do shit for damage. I also have Divine Protection, keep that in mind. My build is retardedly tanky. I have 3 Vitality and 3 Divine Protection. I never wanted this, but that's what I got. Here. God, look at him. He looks like me, doesn't he? Resemblance is uncanny. Oh, fuck. Drop that on top of me. This is so satisfying, especially when you have multiple people. Oh, fuck. I forgot how close that goes. Really are tanky as fuck. I am. I actually hate it. I just keep getting fucking gems that are shit that I'm already using, plus Vitality. Like, I'll have a Charger Jewel in a 4 slot, and I'll get, like, Charger Vitality or whatever the fuck, like Crit Boost Vitality, or Handicraft Vitality. It's just like, what are you gonna do, right? Oh fuck, he's dead. Make sure you carve the little headpiece twice. It has 2 carves. Because the only difficult item to get from this dude are his tender plates, which you pretty much only get from this thing. 2 guaranteed good carves. Yeah, the headpiece is amazing. So will help me with Volcana? No. What if I want to do Tempered? I already helped you with the Repel Volcana. I mean, just look at how beautiful it is. Would you give him a kiss on the nose? That's fucked up, Symphonia. Like his teeth, yeah, they're very detailed. Very nice teeth. Good Whompers Chompers. I don't think it counts for me. It should. God, look at that face. Look at... He's so pissed that I just hit his fucking finger. I make that same face when I stub my toe. Look at it. I know that. I know that feel. That's the face you make before you kick the inanimate object that wounded you. It's beautiful. Realize there's a fish cam? Yeah, dude. It's funny to me that so many people say, like, they've been here for like an hour or two and like, oh yeah, they're a fish. Shows how riveting and compelling my stream is to watch. We have a new emote. Maybe if his face was in full view. Start screaming agony, no, but I say bad words. Like the second phase I do with GS. Yeah, he's super easy to like get full charges on his head. He's like the fight the feel good fight for Greatsword in this game. Like you feel like you're doing something when he has like a 10-second wind up and just gives you his head. Let's get my good shit back. So many fucking jewels now, dude. Yeah, I think this one we need we need Elementless in this one, right? Let's see. What do I have right now? I need one charger. Which would be this. Charger medicine. I don't think I have any good... Oh. Charger protection. There we go. There we go. There's my epic build. His gem's not really rare. No, he shits them out. The tender plates are almost always going to be your chokehold. Not chokehold, choke point. Okay. So now that we're done doing that. No crit draw? I think I have crit draw, don't I? Yeah, 3 critical draw. Making me second guess myself. Oh, I need to check investigations. I got a couple more when I was fighting Velkhana earlier. Maybe they're good. Maybe they're worth a fuck. Thank you, Dragon Gayer, for the 11 months. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, look at this, dude. Isn't that the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? Is crit draw back? Yeah, it's really good for some fights. 20 minutes, it's not too bad. That's a fight you want to do by yourself if it's 20 minutes, though. Meet Blasphemous already? Yes. High rank and Nurg is walling me hard as fuck. How do fuck Nurg? Play aggressively. Fuck him up. Got too drunk after work with some coworkers. How are y'all doing? Oh god, you're a squid now too? I'm alright, how are you? Okay. Who wants to do Tempered Kushaladora? I'm gonna be an ass. I'm posting it, dude. I'm posting it. The most exciting monster... Wait, I can't. Zelda's Recess. Zelda's Recess. I can't do that, y'all, DC. You survive another day. Can't do that, it's Zelda's Recess. Fuck, I really don't have very favorable ones, huh? This one's mine. I'm not... It's max players, too. Alright, does anyone have a good investigation to post? Folder Anjanath? It's an Elder's Recess now. Don't post anything in Elder's Recess, please. Because of the DC issue. I mean, we could do Zenogre. Or Scarred Yan Garugamesh. Or we could do a Faint one-time quest with Tempered Barioth and Savage Deviljho. Eh? Eh? 5 rewards. Eh? Or how about Shrieking? No, it's 2-player. Never played this game, just stumbled into the stream. I have no idea what I'm looking at. We're trying to decide what quest to do. I don't have very many good ones, so I'm just kind of fucking around. What's up, dog? Easy quest? No, we failed it last time. You know what? Let's do a nice... Oh, Players 2. Players 2 restriction's kind of annoying. Fuck it, let's just do Zin. Let's just do Baby Zin. Post that 4 reward Narga hunt? Yeah, do that. Do that. We're going for easy right now. We're just farming. 0 effort. I just did a hardcore Morrowind session. And a hardcore Dragon Quest Builder session. It's my relaxation time. I don't want to do anything that I can actually fail. We're gonna fail Nargacuga because I said that. MR Black Diablo said unblockable. If you're talking about the curve charge, no, he didn't have a curve charge. I don't know if any of his were unblockable or not. The curve charge is rough. Gives me dick rot. You think about Runa and Nergigante? I can't stand it. I think it's terrible. I would rather fight Lunastra. It impresses me how far they're willing to go bastardizing that fight. I do not like it one bit. I used a gourmet go eat fuckers. I eat like the first thing I do usually. I forget that the vouchers exist. I don't think I've ever used a single one. Wonder how many I even have. Is there like a way to check that? I don't know where you would see it. Probably just an item. You fought Brute yet? No, I have not. I haven't fought Brute or Silver. What do the vouchers even do? They guarantee 50 HP, I think. I think that's what the gourmet ones do. That's your opinion? Well, I can flesh out my opinion, but... I mean, like, if you like the fight, more power to you. I just really don't like several of the new attacks it has, just on principle. I think I actually like AT Nergigante more than Ruiner. And Ruiner's easy, by the way. It's not a difficulty thing. I beat him in 16 minutes, which isn't great, but that's a lot quicker than I beat literally anything else with Longsword. I don't like it. I don't like his new attacks. Like, he has, like, this fucking retarded, like, 180 claw slam that comes out virtually instantaneously. Maybe other people are better at reacting and they can react that shit, but I know I never will. I like what they did with his spikes, to be fair. I like that they're more dynamic now than they used to be. It's not Feast or Famine anymore. It's a little bit more complicated than either you completely fuck him or he's just an entire shit zone. So I think that's cool, and that part was going in the right direction. But then they gave his spikes bleed. So, what the fuck? Not that you should ever really get hit by the spikes. Later Crimson Fucker. And you never really, like, his gear is really easy to get. Like, he has, all of his drops are super common. Like, he doesn't have, like, a mantle or anything. Oh, fuck, I dodged in the wrong direction. Like, I think the rarest things are his horns, and I carved 2 of them from his body the second time I fought him, so they're not, I wouldn't really say that they're rare. Really quick? No, like, I think from what I've seen so far, the Nergigante is the only one I have that issue with. Out of all of the monsters I've fought, I do not feel like any of them have anything unreasonably fast. Even shit like Garuga. I exclusively have that problem with Nergigante. That is it. it's not even really a, ooh, it's too fast complaint. Like I don't have a problem with monsters being fast, but the Ruiner attack in particular, like I said, it has virtually no line drop. Like, you would have to have insane reaction speed to consistently be able to iframe that without predicting it. You can predict it, I think. But actually rolling it, I don't know, dude. I don't see how. And I don't think he had that attack in the first story fight with him. So if you fought him in the story and you don't know what I'm talking about, I don't think I ever saw him use that in my first encounter with him in the story. This music feels like it discounts an older theme. I like Narga's music. You know who has really oddly good music? Kushala does. I actually really like Kushala's theme, but I hate the fight. Got back in a CD by accident. Missed the tail. Too long, goddammit. Traps gate? What you mean, homie? I'm talking about my squad name. I'm definitely in a squad that has that as its name. Thought he was gonna be a second. Ugh. Bigger in world? He absolutely is 100%. He's gigantic in this game. Like, his normal size is like old Gold Crown size. Would you wouldn't mind if they never put Kushala in another Monster Hunter? I agree, but at the same time, I'm also a proponent for annoying, dumb shit monsters. Like, I say that the games are better having just terrible fucking monsters that nobody likes. Like, I feel like those serve a function. And so, oh god, stagger. I feel like that's Kushala, basically. You need the dog shit fight. That's why I liked Garuga in the older games. Like, I personally enjoyed him, but I never would have argued that he was, like, a good fight. Because he had, like, all these insta-charge bullshit attacks that were fucking wicked annoying. But I still enjoyed him. Tiger serves a function? Yeah, sure. Everything seems bigger and molded. It absolutely is. Tigrex is bigger, Barioth's bigger. Narga's bigger. Glavenus is the same size, I think. But for the most part, everyone's like much bigger in this game. GS's? See, I don't feel like he's the same in this game. Like, in the previous games, him and Zinogre were the easiest fights once you knew how to use Greatsword. They're like the tutorial fights. In this game, I'd rather use Longsword on Tigrex, honestly. Although I haven't fought him with Draw GS yet. So maybe my opinion on that will change the next time I fight him. So much easier? No way, dude. No way. Old Tigrex was such a pussy. Narga? Oh yeah, Narga's way easier for sure. Lap seems way bigger, really? He seems about the same for me. Oh shit. Not Paratoke. I don't have the ignition for GS for crit draw. What can I use instead? Oh, are you on PC? I think Devil Joe Greatsword's pretty good if you can't get Wyvern Ignition. Devil Joe Greatsword and Val Hazak Greatsword. Probably Devil Joe, though, if it's between those two. You can't play Crit Draw on PC? You can, but it's just not the optimal way to play. It still isn't, honestly. Maybe for some fights. Like, I can see it being optimal for, say, like, Garuga or some shit. But I still think at the end of the day, the TCS fishing is still probably the better way to play. Let's go on Leslie. But it's not really, like, it doesn't really have any weak matchups, the crit shot Great Sword in this. Like, there's not really a fight where I say I feel particularly disadvantaged using crit draw. At least compared to True Charge. Like, I think if I were playing True Charge style, any fight that I had troubles with crit draw, I would have just as much with the other style. Sure, okay. Sept bonus that enables crit draw with somewhat work in Iceborne. I feel like I'm way too aggressive, though, with it. Like, I almost feel like I should go back to True Charge, because my fucking little blue bar is empty half of the time anyways. Damn, that sucks getting murked by the tail light as it gets cut off. Like, that's actually something I need to work on, is letting my bar recharge. So I can get actual damage off. This is useful. Alright, we should probably capture it. No tender place from the success, but I have enough for all the armor. Wait, you need tender plates for the gloves, though. How did you get it for all the armor if you didn't get tender plates? What you mean, homie? I remember, because I was pissed because I decided I needed the gloves, which I'm wearing right now after making the weapon. All my failed attempts... Oh, I got you. I got you. 12 months to this awesome guy. Time flies, thanks for the entertainment, and the always chill community. Looking forward to many more months. Well, thank you very much, Fox AMT. Appreciate it, dog. Thank you for the 1 year. I hope you're doing well. Symphonia is such an emote whore. Symphonia's callouts in this game are literally my emotes. I don't know, dude. Like, just T-Dog Trap. Although I guess I don't have that one anymore, but that used to be an emote. I feel like I get banned if I still have that emote now, huh? Been like 2 years. Alright, we're gonna get amazing gems this time. We're gonna get something amazing. Watch this. Wind resist, Gobbler attack, Fortitude evasion, Dragon resistance, and Thunder resistance. I fucking hate this game. I don't. I'm addicted to this shit, dude. I could play this fucking forever. Symphonia's the first every stream don't make fun of him. Symphonia and Game Boy are usually the quickest ones to the stream. Was T-Dog Trap? It was just Gwendolyn from Dark Souls 1, like, doing a smug face or some shit. Like, the hand in front of the mouth, like, in a mocking gesture. It was a pretty shitty emote, TBH. Don't tell Zaria I said that, though. My first... Yeah, how fucked up is that? Like, Symphonia's callouts are all my emotes, and then posting bootleg rats in my chat. The fuck? How does that work? It's fucked up, dude. My eyeballs are... Zenogre has the same death sound as Brunner. I didn't... I actually, like, the more I think about Ruiner, it's such a fucking... Like, I really do want to like Nergigante. I really do. But I just don't like the methods that they choose to make them not even harder, because Ruiner isn't even difficult. It's like one of the easiest elders in this game. Like, Namiel is way, way worse, in my opinion. And I like Namiel way more. But Ruiner's is so fucking annoying. Like, it really bothers my bottom. Posted Symphonia. Thank you, Yartho, for 14 months. Is today the day? Is today the day that you're actually gonna get your bitch ass in here and play Monster Hunter with the boys? You and Gaben don't even like playing with me. It's so sad, Ugu. I can play a little. Yeah, good shit. You'll save a spot for my boy Artho then. Let's wait 5 minutes for him to load into Monster Hunter, 3 more to connect, and then 2 minutes to join the quest. Alright, boys, I got feline insurance. You know what I got? It certainly isn't a life. I'll tell you that much. Give me a second. I'm gonna check on Amanda really quick. She's sick right now. It sucks because, like, if she was here, I'd be down to go to CVS whenever. But like when she's over there and I'm here, it just feels so shitty that you can't do anything about it. Feels fucking bad, man. Although she's the one of those people who will never accept medicine. You have to like handcuff her, pick her up and throw her in the trunk of the fucking car, and drive her ass to CVS to get her to buy medicine. Even if you're paying. Just refuses to take it. Oh, such a good boyfriend. You know me, dude. Like I said, I have the romantic heart of a lion. What can I say? Thank you, Kaya96. 14 months. Appreciate it, dog. Thank you, thank you. Are we doing tempered Nargacuga? We're farming jewels right now. She against vaccines too? No. She doesn't. She believes medicine works. She's stubborn. Like, you kind of gotta be stubborn to get along with me. Birds of a feather, right? I eat all my mother's medications. Nice. How's that working out for you? We need to have done the DLC story to fight these fucks? Yes. You need to be pretty far through the story to fight the tempered monsters that we're doing right now. Alright. So we need to get down to brass tacks, chat. Who's gonna give me a back rub? It's gotta be one of you. Who's down for the duty? I volunteer. Alright, thank you, Shamus the Turtle. Excuse me, what? My back fucking hurts today. I don't know why. Like, it's been a while. Like, my back has actually been really good. For a long time, but today it's just aches. I'm sitting wrong. Coworker I have a crush on, but I physically can't tell if they're male or female. Who gives a fuck? Doesn't matter. If you like him, you like him. Go there and be like, hey baby, want some fuck? Works every time, I promise. You gotta say it like that too. You can't say like you can't be too Caucasian about it. You can't be like, hello there, beautiful. Would you like to have some sex? You have to go, hey baby, want some fuck. Every time. Every time. Dad has to seriously store painkillers back in the days, and I would sometimes steal them and do them with the boys. I feel like sometimes around you guys, I feel like a little fucking choir boy because I don't do shit. Like, the worst thing I've ever done is weed. Actually, no, I'd say alcohol is actually worse than weed. I legitimately think that alcohol is more likely to get you fucked up and do dumb shit than weed is. So the worst thing I've ever done is alcohol. I didn't even really get high off of the weed. I tried it twice and it just made me, like, my eyelids got really heavy and I'm like, yo, dude, you know what sounds lit? I'm going to fucking bed, bro. That's what I did. That's what I did. Not a big fan. Not a big fan. I do want to try an edible, though. Your brain isn't developed? Well, I'm just fucked. Such a shitty fiend in high school. I smoked weed with a bong water out of a creek. Yeah, that sounds like something you would do, and it explains a lot. Got the next. No, I mean, you can stroll down and fucking buy some, like, baby. I want to eat a weed brownie. And she is staunchly against it. She will not allow me to eat a weed brownie. I don't got a fucking car over there, so it's like, I'm not gonna walk to a fucking place and get a weed brownie, and then she'll be mad at me. I even asked, like, yo, can I get one on the way to the airport so you don't have to deal with me when I'm high? No. No one wants to get me high, dude. It's fucked up. Thank you, Blue Hat, for the 11 months. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you, thank you. Almost puked the first time I smoked pot. No, she's not really okay with me drinking either, but, like, I do that. Like, she can't stop me. She doesn't like me doing anything like that. Which I can't really say I blame her. I understand why that is. But at the same time, I don't really abuse alcohol. Like, I drink, like, I get, like, 2 of those cans, like, those big cans of Twisted Tea every once in a while, and I drink a little bit. It's not like I'm getting fucked up and going on benders and shit, right? I can understand having a problem with that with the case, but I am not doing anything to this nugget, dude. You're not a man until you sniff coke out of a woman's asshole who's having her period. What does that have to do with her asshole? Snorting coke out of it. Do you really enjoy shrooms? I want to try shrooms or LSD, but I'm never gonna. Too much of a pussy. Weed is the normie drug? Fuck the normies, dude. Fuck being normal. Are you ready for I'm 12 and this is deep? Epic thought. Get ready for it. I don't like how we kind of stigmatize being normal now. I know most people say it as a meme and it's a joke and no one really does, but like there's nothing wrong with being normal, you know? It's not a bad thing. What's normal? I mean, that's a fair point. Fuck. Knock him down already. Let's go to Lex. You're watching spoilers for Iceborne. What the fuck? 1173. I'm coming, dude. I'm Newton. Hit his fucking hand. Yo, fighting him in this area is miserable. Dude, what the fuck is this shit? Oh my god. And he did his little fucking head thing twice. I'm gonna have a reverse nut. I'm gonna nut in the opposite direction. I'm just gonna inhale a bunch of air with my dick now. Later, Sir Lad. Anywhere in it. Yeah, I really don't like Ancient Forest. Not a big fan. So fucking bored. I mean, just fucking stop being bored, retard. What are you doing? Don't you have classic World of Warcraft to play? Didn't you say that you were so excited to play classic WoW that you left your romantic partner's home to go home and play WoW? Wasn't that you? The fuck you mean you're bored? Bored of not having content on my second monitor? Gotcha. So I'm not even a first monitor streamer. I see how it fucking is. Just can't fucking win. I'm never good enough. Never be like Pink Sparkles. I'll never have you on my front monitor for me on. Get the fuck over here. I want to mount you. Oh fuck. Yo, that hurt. That hurt. Yeah, even Papadap calls me like the side check. Makes it abundantly clear that I'm not the favorite anymore. I'm just a washed up old hoagie. I would have been sick if that was a mount. Can I were Pogger, Warrior, Duel? You guys were anything but Poggers. I wanted to get the... I thought I was going to slide off the ledge and get the jump there, and bad things happen. Like level 8? Noodle? You're a bitch. You have a crusty bussy. I fucking said it. This is the hunter. I played Warrior back when fucking World of Warcraft was actually good, dude. I did that shit before you could go, oh, I wonder what the fucking BIS item is in the 30s. I'm gonna go look on Wowhead. I wonder what the meta is. I gotta use Questy to find all the quests. Don't come at me with that shit, dude. You aren't even good enough to sniff my toes. Wow, that's a bitch. I fucking hate it when that happens. Dude, I don't even want to play anymore. I don't even want to play any... Holy fuck! Alright, you know what? No, that's fine. That's fine, dude. I'm chilling. What the fuck? I don't think I've ever been cucked that hard in one of these games from being able to attack a monster. My mount got interrupted, and then he got staggered out of a knockdown, and then I got launched. What the fuck, dude? I worked so hard for that mount, and I didn't even get to hit him a single fucking time. Jesus, man. It's pretty fun, dog. TBH. I'm not actually mad, but that was exceedingly unfortunate. Reminds me of playing with Black Royland and Geo. Motherfucking Brave Switch Axe knock everyone to Timbuktu. Noodle seems unkind. Yeah, he's a piece of shit. Remember, all of my viewers are toxic, masculine dude bros. Oh shit. Watch boss spam? Hey, he's running away. Can't do anything besides that. Would you rather me not attack him? You have many good rats. I see you're referring to my viewers as a collective. Like all of my viewers identify as rats. That's not very progressive. Oh fuck, that's a scary ass dog, dude. My name's Tolomeo Jones, and everyone on the internet I disagree with is an incel. I identify as Valor Greatsword. It's a Support Epic Games in their marketing process. Hank, you don't even know what the word process means. Shut the fuck up. just go away. Are they gonna cap it? You better cap it. I'm about to wake him up. Good job. How to break through your Dragon Quest build? Noodle! I hope that you're jacking off and you try to edge and you fuck it up and you have an ejaculation with no orgasm. I fucking said it. I fucking said it, dude. Fuck you and the tricycle you rode in on. I got a yellow one, dude. This is gonna be really good. Let's see. Race maintenance, KO, elementless, slider evasion, geology, botany, race maintenance. My luck has run out. The fuck am I gonna do? You better make something dope with that glass of water. Actually happened to me earlier? Yeah, I did that the other day. It was pretty epic. It was the least satisfying thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I wasn't too happy about it. Alright, bitches, enough of this Nargacuga. We're doing some fat cock shit. We're gonna do Barioth and Devil Joe. One faint quest. That's real? Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Fuck it, dude. 5 rewards. Only the fat cocked may apply. I'm gonna cart. Can we play Frostborn one day? Probably not. I don't think I want to play with a girl. Sorry. Ninja is my hero. I'm following in his footsteps. I haven't fought Barry. That's just the story. Oh, same, dude. I fought him, like, again doing this quest, and we killed Barry off and died on Joe. Alright, this is the rule. This is the pizza quest, as we like to call it, okay? These are the rules I post to my Discord. Whoever dies in this quest has to get me a pizza. Just making you aware of that. Those are the rules. Is temporal mana allowed? Yes. Tasty like pepperoni. Yeah, leftover pizza in the fridge. Let me get that after. Yeah, they had to fly over here, dude. It's cool how they made a whole bunch of ice enemies, entire huge ice skill count based their endgame around every area of ice. I was actually thinking that. You're absolutely right on that. Like, there's no ice area in the fucking Guiding Lands. There's like 3 ice monsters that are worth fighting. Almost everything worth fighting in Hoarfrost appears in other areas. Like, what are the Hoarfrost exclusive monsters? It's like Beatotus and Viper Toby Kadachi, right? I think that's it. I think that's literally it. Velkhana? No, Velkhana can appear anywhere. Oh, Shrieking like Iana. Forgive me. How could I forget? Barioth? No, you're right. Barioth, too. I don't think he can appear elsewhere. I fought Velkhana in the Ancient Forest. That shit sucks dick. It spawns in that area with all of the mushrooms and the paratoads. It's miserable. It's no fun at all. All monsters should be everywhere. Fucking Bombero in the lava, dude. This ancient icy moose just chilling around throwing lava boulders. Alright, I want you to imagine something. Alright. Feel me on this. You know that, like, that area I was just talking about in the Ancient Forest, right? The one that's all fucked up, and there are ledges everywhere, there's mushrooms everywhere. Imagine that area with a bunch of Velkhana ice walls and shit. All over the place. It's really fun. I think it's probably the most gaming experience I've ever had. Thank you, Japanese name guy, for the 18 months. I appreciate it, dude. Got a fluffy cat for a few weeks. Are you fostering it? We have a new dog, actually, too. We required a new dog. I think they've decided that they're keeping it. I think we're gonna adopt it after the foster week's over. Holy shit, this is a big bitch. Oh wow. It was really good. Still sick? It doesn't seem to be coughing anymore. It was at the very end of it, and I'm pretty sure towards the end of it, kennel cough isn't infectious, so we probably vaccinated them for nothing, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. It's better safe than sorry, honestly. Oh, I got you, Japanese. That's still good on you for doing that. Low crowd very off? No, it seems about normal to me. Oh wow, holy shit, I wasn't expecting it to go all the way over there. Those just were a great design decision. I don't mind them as much, because I feel like mounting is better in this game than it was in, like, GU, for example. For you, it was epic, too. But I feel like mounting really sucked cock in GU. I never mounted anything, but now you do a fuck ton of damage, especially with Draw Greatsword, when you mount something. I've hit for, like, over 1,000 damage on a mount attack. And then you get the follow-up hit, too. That's right, bitch. That was totally a deserved hit. God damn, it's so slow compared to the Narga one. Damn, I'm getting carried hard. They've already got it in range. I haven't done anything to it yet. Done literally nothing. I'm trying to mount it. If I hadn't charged it, I would have hit his head. Oh, wow. That's all good, dude. This is a big dick quest. Monsters end up floating above my sword and shit. Yeah, no, I get you. I hate the ledges, too, for the most part. Like, I just don't mind them as much in this game because jump attacks with the Greatsword are actually worth a fuck. Like, you do some pretty goddamn good damage. Alright, Gaben. Give you my address. Time to order me a pizza, bro. Alright, so... Let's do... Hey, Noodle. Don't use that as a descriptor for something bad that's fucked up. Time for bed for me. Good luck, T-Dog. Yeah, take it easy, dude. Said it was bad? It's Noodle. I know what the implication is. He's gonna backtrack and say it wasn't. But we're talking about Noodle. You know how this man thinks. You know how he ticks. What are the... What's the rank of everyone in this room? What do we even have? Wow, I think I might be a virgin, dude. I think I play this game too much. Look at these ranks compared to mine. Fuck, dude. Put me out of my misery. Say, no, you could say gay. Like, like, being gay is epic, dude. I love sucking cock. Just don't say that. And being a retard is also epic. And we don't call bad people, like dumb people, retards here. We call our bronies retards. Say virgin? No, I'm a virgin, dude. I'm a kisses, hugless, handholdless, Betamax turbo virgin. It's all good, dude. The furries... Oh, okay. Let's dial it back a second. We're not... Nah. That's where I draw the line, hombre. I found medicine. Nice. Let's not get carried away. Fuck it, let's do Zenogre, dude. Do it, like, the rewards are shitty, but it's an actual fun fight. No Bracky? I would like to do Bracky, but there's a bug right now where if you... And it's happened to me literally every time I've tried to do Elder's Recess. It'll, everyone will DC and I'll be fighting it by myself, which is fine. I don't really mind that. But the point is to play with viewers and shit, right? So that's kind of defeats the purpose. I don't think I've ever watched this scene in its entirety. Maybe I've had it playing, but I don't think I've paid attention to it. That's a lot of fucking food. Imagine all that cat fur. Dude, I don't have to imagine that. Have you seen my dog? She gets white fur everywhere. I haven't had a meal in my own home that hasn't had snowflakes here or there in like 4 years. Almost 5. I'm good, dude. I don't, like, hairs don't bother me anymore. An additional topping. And not only that, check this shit out, dude. My dog has a special technique that other lesser dogs do not know. Whenever I take her out, we go up to my room, which is upstairs, and especially when I have food, she always likes to go in front of me, and sometimes after she's gone potty, when she goes up the stairs, each step, get fucking crop dusted by my own dog. It's disgusting, but it's fucking funny. I don't know why she does that. You're ruining my image of Sif. She's like the least ladylike, elegant dog ever. She burps in my face, too. Like, sometimes she'll be looking at me, wagging her tail like she wants to lean in for a kiss. And so I'll move my head towards her. She'll just burp. In her, like, she doesn't open her mouth to do it, but she goes like... And it's... Fuck. Oh, shit. Takes after her dad. When do I burp, though? I make it a concerted effort not to burp in your ears and shit, because I think that's very disrespectful. And you know me, I'm all about respect. I like how the tempered one starts out electrified. I wish there were more significant differences with tempered monsters like that. Oh, fuck. They launched him away. They didn't even launch him into a fucking wall. Just away from my greatsword. God damn it. I always hit the back legs. No matter where I fucking go, I feel like I hit the back legs no matter what. I'm so bad at punishing that. These new monsters? What you mean? Zenogre's an old monster. What are you fucking talking about? You're from the top of the mountain? Let me turn my AC off. Okay. Oh, fuck. Dude, this sucks. Where's his head? I actually get his head there, I think. Fuck. Uh-oh. Please don't do a third. Don't. If you get hit by one of those, do not get up. Do not get up, dude. It ain't worth your life. Oh my god, dude. Fucking Jared's down for the count like Dracula's homies. Oh fuck. Where the fuck? Oh, he's going for Symphonia. I hate it when he doesn't target me with the last punch. Let me take a little baby potion. I'm surprised we haven't knocked him out of his Electro yet. Play him pro, Jared, you know it. You know it, dude. Me and him go way back. What the fuck just happened? Huh? Okay, there we go. Not running him into the wall, dude. That's pussy shit. We're softening his noggin. There's no rideable kangaroos. Sure there are. They're kangaroo-like monsters. Like those little hard-headed motherfuckers at the beach are basically kangaroos, right? What we're calling Jared? He's one of the people we're playing with. Yartho. That's fucked up, dude. I don't consent to this. I don't know why I aimed it in that direction. Meter mechanic is the Sept bonus. That's what makes Draw Great Sword good again. Ouch. Boy. Okay, he should be close to another mount, but it's not worth doing until he goes into Electro phase. Just all over the place, huh? What the fuck are you doing? Okay. Is there. That's a bummer. You guys can touch on them if you'd like. I want to take up the opportunities to rock them. What does the Sept bonus do? Alright, so if you look at the bar, it charges, and you gain charge when you sheath your weapon. So if you run around with your weapon sheath and you're not constantly hitting shit, you get a damage bonus on your next attack. Like if I hit it, the meter goes down. The idea is that you get big dick damage and do draw attacks. And that's why my draw attacks hit so much harder. Oh my god, dude. Glavenus, fuck off. Alright, fun fact about Glavenus. Its name in Japanese is Dino Valdo. And there are people who still insist on calling that, saying it's a way cooler name than Glavenus. What do you guys think about that? It's way cool. Like when I think of like a dinosaur being called like Dino, I think of like some Land Before Time shit. Yeah, I just fucked that animal. Glavenus? Literally no one pronounces it that way. It's Glavenus, not Glavenus. If you say Glavenus, you have a speech impediment. You don't know how English works. Like me saying it's Dino Valdo. No, it's Dino Valdo, dude. It's not... Well, actually, I have no idea. It's in Japanese, but I can tell you it's not Glavenus. tell you for a fact that that's not how you pronounce that name. Once a tree star. Actual name is Glaive Anus. Like, it's like perhaps the most Reddit thing I've ever seen. Like, if you go to the Monster Hunter Reddit, you got people there like, it's fucking Glaive Anus, dude. Nobody calls it that. Real name's Dino Valdo. It's kind of funny. It makes me laugh. I wish it was called that. That would be a dope fucking name. Okay, what happened to Majin? I don't know what the fuck happened to Majin. I haven't talked to him in forever. Like, what's wrong with Majin? You really shock-trapped the motherfucker? You guys like memes. When are we calling it Naruga Karuga? I don't like. I admit that some of the Japanese names sound cool. Like, I think Valfalk is way cooler than Valstrax. Valstrax sounds like some Preparation Age shit to me. But Dino Valdo sounds lame as shit to me. Holy, it jumps really high. Toaster. Oh, shit. He's after me. He's after my little boy pussy. I tried rolling that. It's a meme. That was not smart. Is an ogre? Is an ogre more? It's like the same fucking thing, though, isn't it? It's really, I think, isn't the explanation for this one like the way Japanese people pronounce Jinoga is like really similar to how we pronounce Zinogre, so it's functionally not really a whole hell of a lot of difference. I say Zinogre all. Like, it's not a huge difference, like Glavenus versus Dino Valdo. There's some that have big differences. Nibblesnarf has a weird-ass name in Japanese. No, actually, we're the ones with the weird-ass name. It doesn't have a dumb fucking name in Japanese like it does for us. Because Nibblesnarf is a retarded name. I like it, but it's a retarded name for sure. Hapurubok? Is that really its fucking name? Now, Festio's Japanese name's Horo Horo, isn't it? Isn't it just like the sound an owl makes, like it's a fucking Pokemon? I actually don't know. Hororo Horuru? What the fuck? Slider Handicraft, Poison Coat, Stone Thrower, Sprinter Evasion, and Sleep Plus. What's the worst monster in Monster Hunter history? Oh man. Fuck. What is the worst monster in Monster Hunter history? Probably something from Frontier. Can I include Frontier? Or are we only doing the main games? Exterminated by Sharpness, it's the crit draw set for Velkhana. Yes, fuck, that's a hard list to boil down to like the singular worst one. Oh, what's a good lone quote? Promise? I don't usually promise things. I said it was an idea that I wanted to do. I don't think I promised it. Fuck. The worst Frontier. I didn't fight all of them, so I don't have a full picture. Um... I don't like Espinas. I don't know Espinas. I don't know how to pronounce its name. The White Espinas or whatever the fuck it is, White Spetsnaz, is extraordinarily obnoxious. Espinas? It's let me. It's yeah. Sabatma got it. Espinus. It looks so fucking stupid. Its charge animation looks retarded. It does this... The normal one has this epic phase. You want to know what its phase is? You want to know what phase 1 of Espinus is? It literally does nothing. It walks around and you bounce off of it, and you have to hit it for fucking ever while all your attacks are bouncing off until you do enough damage that it decides it finally wants to attack you. That's the first phase of that fight. It's really fun. And then it's like a worse version of Diablos after that. It fucking charges constantly, it poisons you constantly, you bounce off of everything. And then the white one is like this rare subspecies where it makes like poison flame tornadoes all over the arena, and they funnily enough, that's actually one of his best attacks. Like, if you weave in through the tornadoes, like, he has to channel it and you go in and beat the fuck out of them. But, like, poison tornadoes, dude, come on. They're also on fire. I actually like Diablos, but Espinus is fucking annoying. Okay, someone said they had a quest to post. Yeah, Zinogre and something else. Post it. But if we're not counting Frontier, I don't think you're going to like my answer. I know what I want to say, but I don't legitimately think it's the worst. Probably one of the old shitty monsters like Gravios. Gravios is no good. Najarala. I really don't like Najarala, but Najarala has redeeming qualities. Najarala at least looks cool and is thematically interesting. I can't really say it's the worst, even though I really do not... I don't like Najarala at all. I think it's terrible and it's annoying. But despite my disdain for it, I can see redeeming qualities. Najarala kind of gives me the angries. And specifically, like, normal Najarala is whatever. It's not a big deal. It's the G-rank hyper one from GU that pisses me off. I haven't got to the end game of 4U, so I'm sure the title one is worse. Like, I actually believe people when they tell me that Najarala is worse in that game, because that has the title one. The one exclusive to Beyonce and Jay-Z. What about Duramboros? I like Duramboros. I started playing the games during the 3rd generation, so I have a lot of bias towards 3rd generation monsters. Like, I think Barioth has always been a good fight. I think the only 3rd gen monsters I can think of off the top of my head that I just outright dislike are Uragan and Ignactor. I don't like either of those, especially Glacial Ignactor. But Uragan's alright, I guess. Like, he's just a better version of Gravios. Like, I don't think he's a... I don't really think either of those are bad fights. I just don't like them. Actually, I think Glacial Ignactor is a bad fight. I take that back. That one pissed me off. That was probably the most rage-inducing one for me in 3U. 3rd gen had a lot of really interesting new monsters. I non-ironically believe that as far as, like, how interesting the monsters were, 3U has it. Like, the 3rd generation has it. However, I think the 4th generation has better fights. Because of shit like Glavenus, Astalos, Valstrax... Mizutsun's really fun. The only one of the Fated 4 I don't really like is that Mammoth. Like, Astalos is amazing, his Deviant is amazing, same thing with Mizu. Glavenus is cool, his Deviant's whatever. He is, like, the least interesting Deviant out of the four. Balstrax is amazing. As far as the 4U monsters go, I'm not super big on a lot of them. I don't like Celtis Queen. I like Ketcha, but I don't like him at the same time. I think he looks like an asshole. He reminds me too much of myself, I guess, is the thing with him. But I'm not a big Celtis fan. Celtis Queen fan. I don't like the spider thing either. It's thematically an interesting fight, and I'm glad they wanted to do something different, but I don't like fighting Nursilla. Yeah, Bloodbath was probably the best iteration of Diablos as well. I can't say for sure in my opinion, because I haven't fought the Plasma Diablos in Frontier. That's why I kind of want to play Frontier before it closes, because I don't think I'd get banned because no one gives a shit anymore. And I could showcase some of the really dumb monsters. Like, some of the really crazy shit in that game. I think it's having technical difficulties. I don't think it's communicating properly with the air traffic tower. Monster Online? No, I've only played Frontier. I heard the Chinese one was really shitty and unfun. Not a story monster? It's kind of like in the same boat with shit like Bugman Jr. with the Gundam and GU. Like it's thematically a good fight, and I like the idea, but I can't really stand actually fighting it multiple times. The second phase is good, but the rock phase is super boring. Gundam Bug was too easy. Yeah, it wasn't really hard, but not every fight needs to be hard. You can have good fights that aren't difficult. Like, Mizutsu's a great example of that. Like, Mizutsu's so fun, and Glavenus too, but they're not really particularly difficult fights. And not every good fight needs to be, like, this insanely difficult endeavor. And not every bad fight is hard. There are a lot of really, really easy bad fights, in my opinion. Rajang and the Hooligans? I like Rajang a lot. He's fun. I'm really looking forward to him being in this game. He looks so much better in this game. Retarded Unknown? I actually did fight Unknown. I actually feel like Unknown was fun. I actually liked Unknown. It had like a fucking bunch of really over-the-top, dumbass anime attacks, but it had like big-ass openings too. It's the same thing with Ice Teostra. Ice Teostra in that game was also fun. That's a hitbox, isn't it? That was like fucking 5 feet above. Good night, Neb. Make sure you drink water, dude. I liked Unknown. Unknown was fun. It is one of the least offensive fights that I fought in that. The farm kinda retarded, exactly. Like, it wasn't really annoying. Like, the weird-ass big Leviathan Kezu is around the same tier you fight Unknown, and I can tell you that fight is way shittier. Thing was fucking miserable. I'm gonna miss this. Are you ready? You ready for me to miss? Alright, from the top rope, baby! Frontier have a deadass badass instant. Yeah, it does. I didn't get that far. That's like end of G rank. I got like mid G rank before I decided it was too frustrating. It's really hard. Frontier's definitely the hardest Monster Hunter game, in my opinion. I don't think it's hard for the right reasons, but if you want, like, just unceasing, holy shit, like, this is ridiculous, then that's your fucking game. It just... I think that despite it being hard, a lot of people who like Monster Hunter wouldn't like it, kind of for the same reasons that I don't like it. It's got a bunch of, it's way more focused on, like, iframing gigantic AoEs and iframing everything perfectly than positioning, like a combination of positioning and iframing. It plays, honestly, a lot more like a fucked up Dark Souls than a traditional Monster Hunter, in my opinion. Like, every fucking set in the world has evasion, pretty much. You're kind of a moron in that game. You're either a moron or incredible. Like, just the God's gift to man if you're not running the evasion skill. It's... Especially if you're playing from America and you got, like, a little bit of latency going on, it's... I feel like it's mandatory to enjoy the game. PETA? What's... Why we call him PETA, dude? I'm waiting for this asshole to leave. I'm not gonna throw down bombs, I'm just gonna wait. He's gonna let everyone else do the hard work. Monsters can hurt you if they have a turf war? No, they can't. I've never seen it, at least, and I get up in personal. Not this time, but when I'm playing by myself, I try to squeeze in as much damage as possible during the turf war shit. He didn't roar. He did the animation for a roar, but no roar came out. He got nervous, dude. Like, he was about to yell, like, talk some shit, he's getting in an argument with his mom, and he's got, like, the best comeback ever. He's gonna talk some shit, but nothing comes out. He's gonna... What a little bitch. Cat does that shit all the time. That's really cute. Like, when you wake them up, and you start petting them, and they kind of do, like, they meow, but there's no sound, like, they haven't got their voice box charged up, I guess. Seen the video of the kid playing Mafia 3? I haven't. I was about to say, what the fuck's wrong with this music, dude? You ready for me to fuck it up? $2,799. Jesus Christ, that hits hard. Almost 3,000 damage. I don't think. Well, no, that might have been a crit. I think Syphonia buffed me with crit with the hunting horn. I'm just. I kind of just. I've lost focus after that, dude. The Velkhana set? It was a variety of factors. His head was tenderized, I think I actually crit, and the Velkhana set bonus on top of all that is probably why I did so much damage. Like, it is almost never even 2,000 for me when I'm playing by myself, so a lot of things had to happen for that damage to come up. Because the downside of the Velkhana set is you pretty much never crit on your true charge. At least with my setup. Maybe if you have a different one, you do. Sometimes I bring Affinity Booster to have a chance. Nice finish. Syphonia, what did you buff me with? I'm really curious why that hits hard. That wasn't even, like, this monster isn't even a particularly soft head. Like, if that was Nargacuga, that would have been over 3,000, I think. Attack up L. Then, if you didn't give me crit, then that means the 5% from fucking attack up 4 is what got me that 100%. You don't get crit draw off on the true charge though. It's only this attack. After that, you don't have any crit. I hit it with the true charge. Damn, dude, 5%, huh? God, imagine if I hit like almost 3,000 damage with the regular charge attack. The fuck? We're looking for Zinogre, right? This isn't Zinogre. I don't think I've ever fought him on this map. Wait, hold on. I almost missed him, dude. He swerved me. I still hit him. That's what for sure. Attack with it? No, I don't think it does. It's literally just an unsheathing attack. I'm almost positive. That would be ridiculous if it counted. $777, dude. What are you talking about? What the fuck? Uh-oh! Who the fuck's hitting me? Hey! Did one of those birds just knock my ass out? Pretty sure I just got fucked up by a bird. I'm gonna kill 18 Nurg at least once. That was the dumbest greatsword hit I've ever seen in my entire life. I can't believe that hit. I actually think shock trapping this dude is a legit strategy. He takes so much less damage when he's normal compared to charged up. I guess he has more openings to balance it out, but this feels like a waste to me. Always like that? I don't think so. I feel like his four-leg damage zones got super buffed in this game, I think, too. You feel like you actually do really good damage if you hit his legs. I think solo, it's almost better to hit his legs. I figured that would happen. Because you knock him down if you hit his legs, and you can get a bunch of damage on his head. It almost feels more worthwhile to do that to me now. Take your head hits when you can get them, but the legs aren't a bad place to hit at all. Dude, his damage is just pathetic. I'm so tanky. Don't expect anyone to understand, but the fat pink birds in Coral Highlands look like they'd be delicious. I think you got a problem, sir. He's eating me! He's eating both me and Yarthel. Oh shit, I thought he was charging, dude. He's charged so much, I don't know why he's not enraged yet. Wigglers look like a better meal? Would it be bad if I said that Zinogre looked tasty? I rolled right into that. Shit. Zinogre would be super tough and gamey though, just how I like them. Ogre tastes like... What the fuck? God damn it, just greatsword things, dude. What the fuck is this shit? Oh fuck, I'm on a tree. It's amazing in world. He really does. They did a really good job with him. I just wish he was faster. He feels way easier than old Zinogre. Which is really curious considering how late you fight him. Every single time tackling through the first? Really? I don't... Because I've definitely shoulder bashed things in the head and not crit them. When I'm playing by myself. Tackle hit the pole though? Interesting. Interesting. See, I didn't know that. Much more varied than old Zin, but way slower. Yeah, he's he got a really good moveset. Really interesting, but he feels so impotent compared to old Zinogre. He's just not fast. Like this would have been one of the best fights ever if maybe make him a little less combo reliant. Like he's so predictable because he always does like almost like a certain number of moves or whatever the fuck, and then he stops. Like let him vary his shit up a little bit more, reduce the length of the combos, but give him way more speed. Because his combos actually, like, it sounds like I'm asking to nerf him, but it's the exact opposite. Like, he's so fucking predictable with how he's gonna combo. Like, it's actually kind of sad. He's pretty fast. I don't, dude. Like, his attack speed is really slow compared to old Zin, especially old G-Rank Zin. The triple double claw slams. No, instead he always does like one of his weaker attacks, like he'll do a headbutt into like a tail slam, then he'll do the spin, and then he'll do the crash. Like his big attacks that give him openings are super predictable and baity. He has more variance at like the beginning of his combos, but it's like, okay, so the flowchart essentially is when he's unenraged, he doesn't combo at all. He just throws out random shit and doesn't follow it up. He can't follow up like the shoulder bash thing anymore. So you know you can go and fuck him up during that, and it's a 100% safe opening. When he's doing lightning, but he's not enraged, if he ever does his tail spin, that's a true charge or a triple charge opening to the face. He can't follow that up. He'll do like 1-2 spin. Sometimes he'll even do 1 spin. 1-2 being whatever the fuck his little attacks are. He can do like a variation of them. He can mix those up. And also if he does the little lightning jumps, he does it twice when you're by yourself. If you're playing with people or have a cat, he does it 3 times usually. He can stop and do only 2. But he usually goes to 3. I've never seen him do 3 at me when I'm playing by myself, though. It's always only 2. It's just, like, I'm a retard, and I've got his combos pretty well done. I'm not very good at punishing him, but I'm very good at not getting hit at him. Challenger evasion, huh? Refresh, release, friendship evasion, win resist, paralyzer. And when he's enraged in lightning, I would say a good 80% of the time, if you're within range, like if you can bait him into doing the lightning crash after the spin, because he can follow that up. It tries to punish you for punishing him. So after he does the little lightning spin, you run in front of him, and you can usually bait out his little lightning crash. It leaves him super vulnerable. He doesn't really feel like a dynamic fight. He feels like he's super predictable on a level that most of the other monsters aren't. Like, it's so like, the way you fight him is super flowchart. Which I guess Old Zinogre was to a certain extent, but, like, the combos were fast enough to actually get you some time. Like, the paw slams in particular feel really neutered in this game. Because they have no tracking anymore. Like, maybe they had a little bit too much, because it felt like he could almost do 180s on your ass before. But, like, that attack is super tame now, in comparison to how it used to be. What's going on? Purple Dino, thank you for 17 months. I appreciate it, dog. How are you? I think I'll do one more. Do one more, then it'll be almost 10 hours. Feel free to post whatever, and I'll just join. Post that one again. If you have a good one that's different, I would prefer variety, but... More one in Dragon Quest Builders 2 tonight. Good. Is World overall easier? It depends on the monster. I think that some of the monsters in this game are legitimately harder than their old counterparts. Like, I would say Garuga in this game is harder. Like, legitimately harder than previously. Because old Garuga was only hard because he had, like, insta-charges and shit and retarded hitboxes. But he was also... I don't know. I feel like this one has trimmed a lot of the bullshit, but he's got a lot more just, like, random holy shit I got fucked out of nowhere because of, like, the dive bomb attack. Bracky and Ebony Odo? Sure, why not? Zinogre's way easier in this game. Like, it's... You just camp his hind legs and never get hit. Old Zin was much easier. No, I definitely killed Old Zin. Like, I think that Old Zin was easier to kill, but a lot harder to avoid all of his shit. If that makes sense. Like, he was much easier to kill, but it was also much easier for him to kill you. In this game, I feel like he's harder to kill, but he has virtually no threat unless you get Thunder Blight and get hit twice in a row and get stunned. That's like the only situation where you can realistically die. He's also much easier if you're playing by himself or by yourself too. Oh my god. Okay. Wait, no, we can't do this one. We can't do this one because it's Elder Recess. It's like it like bugs and fucking ejects everyone from it if it's Elder's Recess. I'm sorry, I should have added that. Let me go over the other fights. I feel like Bracky's actually harder in this game. Kind of. I'm not sure anymore. Now that I've fought him more, I actually feel like he has less kill pressure, but avoiding the entirety of his moveset is harder. Like, he's got shittier hitboxes on certain moves, which I don't even think are shittier. I think they just intend for you to get hit by those attacks so you can't camp under his legs anymore. But especially if you're not running the Blast Blight shit, the slime is super oppressive now, and it's a way better at denying area. I would say he's harder when he's not enraged, but easier when he is enraged than old school Bracky. It's like reverse. You want him to always be enraged. Which you always wanted that, but like... He's significantly less dangerous when he's enraged, in my opinion, now. It's weird. Like, I like his new attacks. They punish you for playing the way I play, basically, which is running around in circles and waiting for him to whiff something. Less kill pressure seems to be the theme for a lot of the returning monsters. There's one thing I've noticed about this expansion that kind of bums me out, and I'm curious to see if you guys agree. I feel like almost all of the monsters that do have, like, a significant chance of killing you, it's because of one of two things. Stun or blights. It's like Velkhana, as long as you don't get Ice Blight, the fight chugs on and it's not too bad. But once you get the Ice Blight on you, it becomes a lot more difficult to do anything. which I guess is good because the status ailments actually matter and you want to make a concerted effort to either gem against them or not get hit by them. But it feels like stun also is super prevalent too, like especially on shit like the final boss. I have a one fan for nah, fuck Fulgur Engine that dude. Here, I'll post I don't know. Just post the one we did with Legion and Zinogre. Iceborne's utterly fucked with the amount of blights it has. I think it's good though. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing because, like, I feel like in the previous games, elements were whatever. Like, status effects were pretty, like, aside from poison and shit, or actually getting paralyzed. Like, who gives a fuck if you have Ice Blight or Water Blight? Like, it's not really a big deal. I feel like their design philosophy for this expansion is we want people to use defensive gem sets more often. Like, if you... Like, I know when I fight Namiel, I use Resistor Jewels. I'm not dealing with Thunder Blight and Water Blight. Fuck that, dude. And so, if that was their goal, mission accomplished. If I'm fighting Viper, Toby, Kadachi, you bet your bottom dollar I'm putting the Poison Resist gems in, dude. No fucking way. Like, I politely decline. For a lot of them, I just use the mantles. Like, if I'm fighting Zinogre or Velkhana, I get hit by the ice and thunder attacks infrequently enough that I think I can skirt by just using the mantle. It gives me immunity. I don't have to gem in anything. But I will say in this, I definitely gem in, like, fight-specific things way more than in base world. Remember, and don't smell like vomit. Drink water, dude. Everyone's really fucked up. I guess you kind of gotta be to be in here, huh? Some monsters have really hard-hitting moves too that feel out of place. Coral's Pookie's Water Jet, for example. I like that though. I like that. Not every monster should be a little bitch. Like, I think in Master Rank, even the shitty monsters should be threatening. I still think it's funny that, in my opinion, one of the hardest monsters in Iceborne was the fucking Viper Toby Kadachi the first time I fought it. Weird, because other than that, he's harmless. No, I get that. It's really shitty when monsters literally only have one dangerous move. Like, there's a balance to be struck. Because having a fight where only one move is really capable of killing you feels super lame. Like, everything else is ignorable and kind of, you can just say fuck it. Just don't get hit by the laser or whatever. But it's not saying I don't think monsters shouldn't have, like, a big super move or something, which everything in this DLC has, by the way, it seems, especially later on. Just the other moves shouldn't be completely dog shit. Like, the other things should be threatening, too. Just not quite as threatening as the main one. You know what I mean? It is really weird that you have something like Coral Pookie, where literally the only shit is the Water Jet attack. Which, granted, Pookie, I think, avoids this problem, actually, because he has, like, a billion different Water Jet attacks. And I actually like... I like Coral, because you have a reason to hit a suboptimal hit zone. Because if you hit his tail, he doesn't do that shit anymore. All of his dangerous attacks are gone. And I like that as a concept. I like that if you're having trouble with a fight, you can hit a suboptimal part of the monster to break it and make it easier. That's why I've always liked Barioth. I like Barioth because he's kind of the opposite of a conventional fight, where he starts out at full power. He's fucking, like, dashing around everywhere. You can't stop the man. His suit is tight and he's ready to fuck. But then you break his arm. And then you break his tail. And then you break his other arm. And suddenly he's a lot less threatening. He's much slower. He doesn't have traction on the ice. His tail whip no longer has absurd range. It's just... It's fun to have a fight like that every once in a while, where it feels like you're rewarded for actually breaking specific parts. You're going for something other than the head, basically. So I always appreciate it when there's a reason to break parts outside of like an item or, you know, hitting a spot specifically for damage. Like it actually has an effect on the way the fight plays out. I appreciate that almost every time it appears on a monster. I don't think it appears enough, personally. But that's why I've always really enjoyed Barioth. Because even if his actual moves in the older games weren't super exciting, although in Try I thought he was really fun when he had the Narga jumps, it just felt like a way more dynamic fight than a lot of the other fights, because you could fight him at 100% the entire time and try to go for the quick kill by hitting his head, or you could kind of go with the slow burn on it and break his shittier parts, and then he gets easier and easier, and then you just, you know, it worked. Thought it was good. Try was the best. No, Try definitely wasn't the best. 3U was really fun, but Try did not have enough monsters to be fun for an extended period of time, in my opinion. That's why, like, not to sound like a gatekeeping asshole, but when people bitched about Base World not having enough monsters, I remember that the first one I played was Try, which had, like, less than 20, right? Cut weapons? Yeah, there were some weapons not present in Try. I want my momentum to carry me into the Stinky Frog. Knock him down. I think I hit the home there, actually. Like, Try was interesting. I will always respect that game for, like, innovating and introducing a lot of really dope-ass monsters. Kind of starting from scratch, like a soft reboot almost. But there was a lot of bad shit about Try. It definitely suffered in the content department. Build off this from Monster Hunter 6. Yeah, just don't bring Ancient Forest back. Like, one day we're gonna have like a equivalent of GU where it's like a best of and they bring back all of the maps from like this game, Monster Hunter 7, Monster Hunter 6, and Ancient Forest is gonna come back and I'm gonna hate it. And we're all gonna bitch about how it's the worst map. Well, I don't know how I feel about Bloom though. I actually kind of like the Master Rank fight. Most tail cuts have no effect. Yeah, that shit sucks. Got the Gen 1 monsters. Yeah, the drones versus Great Jackie really suck. Coral Highlands? I like Coral Highlands. I think this map, even if it's not the... Well, for world standards, this is a good map, in my opinion. I like this map. I find it considerably less irritating to fight shit on this map than Ancient Forest and Elder's Recess. Elder's Recess is fine if you're only fighting one thing in it. But if you're... like, Elder's Recess, it seems like having unrelated monsters come in and fuck shit up happens way more often than on the other maps. I'm not sure why that is. Maybe it's just my luck. Another monster's harmless, but... Well, dude, I don't think Palomu's harmless now. I actually think base Palomu's way more difficult than Nightshade. Like, Nightshade, if you have the sleep resist jewels, all of those sleep attacks become big dick openings where you can just fuck them up and, like, knock them out of the air. Regular Palomu, that tail spam shit actually kind of has pressure. It's interesting. Decent damage. He's still fucking trapped, huh? Look at this catbind shit. Sometimes when the little dude says, like, the Grimalkines are trying to help, this is what happens. That's good, Yogi. Every monster visits the central crystal area. Yeah, because that's where all the things to knock it down are. Dude, we probably did like 10,000 damage combined to that thing during that cat trap. That was crazy. That's like the opposite of the vine traps. Like, it's really cool and fun when you get them to land in the little Gajalaka traps. The vine traps just feel like they give you out of the mouth more often than not, honestly. 4,000 damage. This poor thing is getting sodomized. Legiana just got X-hamstered. Live Jasmine. Black.com. What's going on, Slave Knight? Yeah, dude, it's actually gonna die here, straight up. It just... Wow! Life comes at you fast, huh? Good God. That should have been my mantle, by the way. Fuck you, whoever got that. These dudes really remind me of some of the people in my chat. Like, we got Hank, Game Boy, and Black Royland. Show 100 yet? What am I? 110. It's new. It's not new, it's just hard to get. It doesn't happen very often. I think it's only sometimes in specific areas when the little friendly shakalaka retards. Doing an Nergigante? Hate it. It's not fun at all. Beat it in 16 minutes without dying, but I hated every minute of it. Not my favorite thing in the world. I'll look at him. Look at the elegant heckin' chonker pupper. Wow, that's fucked up. Man, fuck you and your bone spurs. This is my favorite Zenogre fight, dude. Get the fuck down from there! Fucking jump! I've never seen him do that. That's kind of funny. They do that so much. I have been cucked by those wall turns so many times tonight. Like, I'm not really complaining because it's better than me getting the mount off, but holy fuck, dude. Like, my dick, like, recedes into my body a little bit every single time that happens. And it happens fairly frequently. Oh, I use longsword for you. I'm not using great sword. I'm not doing. Fuck that. Good. Doesn't sound all that fun to me. Although I'm sure it wouldn't be that bad. But I think that's like a free fight for the longsword. Like, everything is super easy to parry. Like, the only times I would get hit is when you do like the lower shit or the instant 180s. Or the full body snap and drag shit that he does. That was a really epic attack. Ruiner makes me a sad boy. Fuck. Alright, do you want to see an epic gamer play? I'm going into the sleep tub. No one can stop me. Symphonia did too. Ah, fuck, I got hit with a little fun flam. Alright, baby, we're doing it. Temporal Mantle. Unkillable God. Or can the Unkillable God land a fucking draw attack? Find out next time. I'm sorry, dude, you don't actually have a license to hit me? Bitch, I got blue sharpness. What do you got? Okay, he has a license now. Like, fuck this dumbass golden mantle. I want the good one. Get rid of that stun nonsense. But I gotta hide behind the root and sharpen. The room in the session. I think I'm done after this one. I've been streaming for almost 10 hours. I think this is a first for me. I've played Dragon Quest Builders Morrowind. Oh no, I was about to say. And Monster Hunter in one go. I knew that would miss. Didn't miss Symphonia though. Played Morrowind? I did. It was actually pretty exciting. Well, the end of it was kind of exciting. There was a part in the middle where I was trying to kill one dude for his armor that took like 30 fucking minutes. That probably wasn't that exciting. But I think everything besides that went pretty well. Fuck. The sleepiness has hit me hard. I think I don't want to eat pizza because I want to have something to eat tomorrow. I feel like eating at the end of the day is a waste. Oh no. I hit against the wall, so I'm stunned. I feel like... I strongly feel like we should stop fighting him here. This does not seem to be enough space to accommodate the lightning doggy. My eyes are really watery right now for some reason. This is the point where I want stun immunity in all of my builds. Yeah, stun immunity is really good. It's really not too bad against most monsters, though. Oh, fuck. Okay. Just gonna wait. My eyes wear all the time because of pollen. I'm like tearing up right now, dude. Like, I got something in my eyes. Come on, knock him down. I thought they failed to knock down for a second. Sometimes that happens. 638, Jesus Christ. Oh, what's going on, dog? Say thanks for the raid, Cryotic. What's good, dude? How's your stream? What's going on, Ross? There are far too many of you to say hello to individually. I hope you're all doing well and having a good week. And I don't know what the copyright thing is. Oh, those a plant? Oh, that's my fish can. That's my aquarium. I had it on earlier and I'm too lazy to turn it off. You'll see some of my shrimps. Whole script of the room, epic. You should read Human Urinals. Like Jimin and BTS's Human Urinals next. I don't want to fight him on the little bubbles, dude. That shit's scary. Because if he attacks, there's like a reverberation, a little earthquake that happens with him, and that can stun you and let you get hit by some of his other stuff. Tearing us apart? I don't know how I'm doing that. Jimin is gonna get you out. Are you on the same level? Evasive maneuvers, dude. Oh shit. Out of the frying pan into the volcano. I'm really not doing a whole hell of a lot right now. I don't want to be on the bubbles, dude. I don't want to be on the fucking mushroom trampolines. Ah, bitch, you thought you were leaving. Nope. You understand life? Does anyone? Oh, fuck. Oh, he's dead. He dies. Goddamn, that was such a good roll through the ward. gotta suck my own dick a little bit on that one. Oh, Symphonia's gonna knock him into the wall. No, never mind. Is my PS4 loud? Can you hear the jet engine down there? How long is the fish tank? It's 36 gallons. I don't know how long it is. All of my fish are sleeping right now. I literally have a beta fish that sleeps on a piece of driftwood that you can't see. Can I eat your fish? No. I would sooner feed you to my fish than feed you my fish. Dude, that was a good finish. Like, where I come from, animals are family, even little fish sticks. I love those little motherfuckers. Things struggling to keep it? Yeah. My PlayStation 4 is about to go into cardiac arrest. How's the real fat fish? He was out earlier, but it's nighttime. Everyone just kind of chills. Should really turn the light off, honestly. Fucking 4 in the morning. I guess I'll let them sleep in. So how's Iceborne? It's really fun. How well do you know about fishes? What do you mean? This monster on screen? This isn't an animal. This is actually a man in a fursuit. This is a rainforest attendee. Polo's a marine biologist. I'm not. I wanted to be, but I'm too dumb to be anything like that. I can't be a scientist. I'm gonna be a juggalo talking shit about the scientist. Okay, let's see. Iron Wall expert, resistor, flawless maintenance, thunder resistance, speed sharpening and attack boost, throttle vitality, and drain expert. Wow, it's fucking nothing. Cool. Good shit. Those a Sif owner. One impressive fursuit. What's going on? Pears on fire. Off to sleep. Have a good one. Now I feel bad if I end. I was gonna go to sleep, and now I got fucking raided by the crybabies. What do you think? Should I go the fuck to bed? What do you think, Sif? Let's do a couple more. Alright, if you want to join, here's the room. And you feel free to join as long as you're doing Tempered Monsters. Made or not, Arja, if you can keep up. Just been streaming for fucking ever is the thing. It isn't a bad thing, but I'm like, I hate when I'm low energy. I don't feel like I can keep up with chat when there are this many people when I'm like tired. But I'm also glad that people are talking in chat, so it's a mixed thing. Alright, Yarthel, take it easy, dude. Thanks for the haunts, dog. Uptime? I don't have a bot, and even if I did, it would be wrong. Because I had technical issues, my OBS crashed, so there's technically been 2 streams, I guess, right after the other. It's been 10 hours. I kinda wanna get Whataburger, dude. What do you think, Sif? That sounds fucking good. I haven't been up this late in a while. Wonder if my friend the bear is gonna be there. Ugh. Made friends with the Whataburger dude. He gives Sif like cups of bacon sometimes, and he wants to play classic WoW with me. I recruited him, and then I stopped playing before I could play WoW with him. So I'm kind of like big surprised I'm an asshole. You can do your WoW date with bears. Whataburger open at 4 a.m. Yes, they're open 24/7. The great thing about Whataburger is I can go there at 4 in the morning, like right now, and I could go there and be like, "Yo, dog, I want a triple meat, triple cheese Whataburger with bacon, ketchup, mustard, pickles, and jalapenos." They'll make it 4 in the fucking morning. Doesn't matter what time, and it's so good. Onions? No, I don't do onions. I'm not an onion man. I think onions are nasty. Excuse me. Swiss or pepper jack? True. Lately I've been getting the honey, the name's on, honey barbecue chicken strip sandwich. That shit is so good. Sometimes I go I'm fat, dude. Like I throw me on 2988. Give me 2 of them. I want 2 honey barbecue chicken strip sandwiches. Give me that shit. Forward Cadbury, I'll post it. Lately I've been having oatmeal, also a delicacy. Also good. You want to know a secret about me? I don't think I've ever had oatmeal. Not by itself, at least. I don't know what the fuck that shit tastes like. I've had it in like a granola bar or some shit, but actual just regular oatmeal. Never had it. Oatmeal cookies are actually delicious. I make my own oatmeal and it's good. There's oat-flavored slop. I like oatmeal more than cereal. One of my favorite things is to get a box of Captain Crunch and just lacerate the roof of my mouth by eating that over and over. No milk, just throw it in raw. Just fuck my shit up. Be in the mood for oatmeal. That's how I am with ramen. I always buy a fuck ton of ramen, and I put like super hot sauce, and I don't know what the fuck the ramen I get is called. It's Shin Ramen, I think. It's really good. It's spicy on its own, but I put like fucked up hot sauce in it. It's delicious. And my favorite part is finishing the noodles and like slurping up the shit at the bottom. Shin Black, yes. It's really good. I put what the fuck is the sauce I use? It's Dave's Nagajalakia ghost pepper sauce or something? I don't know if that's exactly it, but it's the hottest stuff I have currently. Put like a hatful in it. Pretty good. Like, I got a bunch of the Hot Ones hot sauces. I got really bored streaming E3, and we just ordered a fuck ton of hot sauce. And I don't like a lot of it because so much of it tastes too much like salsa. Which isn't bad, but it's just, it's not my favorite, you know? Like, I'll still eat it, but I like things that are, I guess I like things that have, like, mango and shit. And, like, mango habanero is delicious. I think that's one of the best sauces, even if it's not the hottest. So I guess I like things that have fruits in them or whatever the fuck. More about the heat than the flavor? No, I like the flavor a lot. But I think the ghost pepper sauce that I have has a pretty good flavor. It's just also really fucking hot. Drop the gun. We'll do one more, okay? Do one more and we'll go to... Hey. Here, you want another snack? And some crocodile treats? Sit. Good girl. Excuse the crinkle. Want a crocodile treat? I used to have like a bark box thing, but like they gave me too much shit, so I canceled it. I couldn't use it fast enough, basically. And I have all these random ass like mixtures of meats in the treats. Like that one is cod, and I think it's alligator or crocodile. I'm not sure. It's one of the two. It's called like croc and roll. It's like a little. Only get a level 2 there. I haven't really fought this dude much with Great Sword. Code Vein? I'm interested in seeing how that game's going to be. I'm going to be playing that too. The Surge 2 and Code Vein in the next week. The most exciting shit. Hot drink? I don't think I have any. Yeah, I gotta go back, sorry. You still awake, baby? It's 2 in the morning for you. Get some rest. Can we vote skip the Surge 2? Are you really? You really? Okay, how many of you want me to skip Surge 2? Are you gonna play the Goose game tomorrow? Oh yeah, I fucking forgot all about that. People want me to play that, huh? How to go get peppers, I'm sorry, dude. It's a liability. I need to fight Barryoth more? I haven't fought him pretty much at all in Iceborne. No skipping it? No, I'm just curious to see what popular opinion is. Like, I'm not gonna like it, but I figured it would be fun. But going for Surge 2? I mean, it's like saying if you feel like chopping the head of your dick off, go for it. I mean, I get that you're trying to be supportive and, like, you know, he's free to do whatever, but if someone's trying to chop the head of their dick off in front of you, you should probably tell them, no, that's stupid. It's not that bad, but I really hated the Surge 1 and Lords of the Fallen. I think they're some of the worst games ever made. I think they're almost irredeemable. But I played the demo for Surge 2, and it was a lot better, but it's still... going from the rock bottom to a lot better than rock bottom is still not exactly a glowing recommendation, you know? Wait, what the fuck? Oh, I guess it's a landslide thing. I thought I could just get in from here. Man, I'm a credit to the team right now. I'm really, I'm gonna be topping the DPS meters tonight. Shiny turd? No, it's actually quite a bland and featureless turd. Maybe perhaps even greasy. I think my least favorite thing about the game is the art style is a miss for me. Like, I like the idea, but I think the execution's way off. This looks very bland and generic and just samey. Wow, holy shit, I actually landed that. That's sheer luck right there. Don't worry, guys, your hero has arrived. The BBC Mandingo Warrior is here to carry you. Gotta be careful that I don't do enough damage to kill this thing outright. $948. You look at how big that damage is. Imagine if his head was softened. That would have been like almost 1,200. Despite all my virgin rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage. Thank you very much for the jerk ups. 10 months. I appreciate it, dude. What's going on? I still haven't seen the latest episode of that shit. I've been streaming all day. Looking forward to it. Wow, what the fuck? Tremors just hit my ass. Just slap me right in the blood sheath. Wow, they already broke this arm. I was thinking I'm gonna soften it and we're gonna do some big dick damage. I'm gonna be an epic credit to the team. $1,160. Not bad. Thank you, Dad Monkey, for the 11 months. Notice me, I do a streak. What's good, dog? Fuck you. Fuck you. Build, I don't have a robot, but I can tell you what it is. I use the Shara gloves, and they'll kind of be everything else. I use decorations for focus, charger, and the third point of grip boost. And I think I use a draw jewel as well. Just a draw attack rate sword build, basically. If you want to see the exact specifics, I can show you after. Drunk and regressive? Yeah, a lot of people have been telling me that. A lot of drunk motherfuckers tonight. Oh, I guess it's rude to ask what the new job is, huh? I hope it's some good shit. Portable. Sif, what do you need? She's got to take a pool. Thank you for the kiss. I appreciate it. I'm almost done, baby. All right. You want to say drunk motherfucker? Yeah. Everyone comes to Tolo stream to be drunk and said, "This is the kind of person I am. I'm a wartime general, I guess." So that's a really lame way of putting it. Dude, he is desyncing so fucking hard right now. And no one comes here to feel happy. This is where you go when you're feeling down on yourself. Customer service heavy position, so it's probably as good as the customers are. Oh, hopefully it's good, though. Mr. Green think AT Nerdy was worse than Lunar? I can understand. It's worse in that it's harder, but the new attacks are just fucking dog shit, dude. Like, they really have a boner for giving you, like, making you deal with shit that you have virtually no real chance of avoiding. It's really obnoxious. What's the bar next to sharpness? That's the Velkana Sept bonus. The longer you keep your weapon sheath, the more that fills up and the more damage you do out of sheath. It's to facilitate the old style of great swordplay in Monster Hunter. Oh, fuck. You know what? Fuck it. Bring him over here. Bring him over here, dude. This is definitely going to be worth it. Jump the wrong way, asshole. We need to get this fucking pan. Worth? I was just psyching him out, dude. I've seen many Gunlance users. Dude, everyone in my fucking Discord Monster Hunter section uses Gunlance. It's crazy. I want to get a build for it too, but I need to fund Goldian more. Oh. I thought I grappled onto the head. I don't really know why I'm on the lane. Alright, Cat Quest. Is it ready? No, it's not. Blowing your load a little too early. God damn, this is like in the shittiest position to actually do damage to him right now. How do you grapple? It's an expansion thing. You can't do it until you have the expansion, so it's not on PC yet, fortunately. It's really annoying, though. I don't like it. It's one of my least favorite things they've added to Iceborne. It's so clunky feeling. It feels really, really bad trying to aim it in the heat of the moment. That's just my opinion. Current issues, like or mediocrity of new moves will be addressed sooner rather than later. Tiniest tail sever for that long ass tail. It's not usually big. It's usually just a small little portion of the tail. Alright. See if I get good gems. Doesn't look like it. Footing Jewel, Mighty Jewel, Exister Jewel. None. I'm nutting. Sheath Attack, Charger Physique, Charger Jewel, and a Throttle. Those are actually really good gems. It's not anything I particularly need. The Sheath Attack is really nice, but I don't think it's worth a 4 slot. It's just 2 1 slots, and I have way more 1 slots than I do 2 slots. Like, at this point, I need something like Crit Boost, too, to really want to replace any of my current 4 slots, or like a Charger Crit Draw. Grappling seems like a roundabout way of nerfing weakness crit builds. I think grappling is actually really fucking good for certain fights. Like, some fights, like Velkhana for Greatsword, you have so many openings, you end up doing, like, thousands of damage with the attacks alone. Not even considering, like, the little tenderizing thing. For certain fights, it's really, really, really good. And I think it's really good for Greatsword because you only need to do 1 Clutch Claw attack to soften a part. Okay, well. I think Sif wants me to stop. I think that is going to be it for the night. She seems like she's very talkative. I think someone wants to go to Whataburger. Alright, sorry for the short stream of 10 hours. Hopefully we'll do better next time. We'll see. I will see you guys another day. Thanks for watching. Wait, show build? Right. Okay, let me go to my thing so you can see. My build's not great. I don't have the ideal gems. Like, I would have different armor pieces if I had gems that facilitated it. Like, namely more crit boost decorations. But this is what I'm rocking right now. And to me, you're a dog. That's a great name. So yeah, hope you guys have a good weekend. Don't get too drunk. If you're drinking, drink water so you don't get a hangover. You're gonna hate yourself in the morning. But for now, I'm going to fuck off. Take it easy and see you another time. Give me a sec, though. Give me a sec. I need to check something. Just a moment. We should host Gaben. Let's raid Gaben. Why not? I got raided, so I feel the need to send these people somewhere. Gaben's currently streaming Monster Hunter World, and he's probably better at it than I am. He's also a really, really small streamer. He's got... I'm not saying this to him. He's got 4 dudes right now, so I think if we raided him, that'd probably make his day. So let's go ahead and spam rat ham jobs or whatever the fuck. I will see you guys another time.